You're now tuned in to the Chronicles Podcast, hosted by the homie Cuzzo UBZ.
We back.
What's happening, man? Man, I'm telling you, gotta clear my throat a lot. I'm telling you, that shit fucked me up yesterday.
Man, did you call the hotline?
No, I didn't call the hotline. You think I should call the hotline?
You always do when you get a little something. You get a little sick. You say,
You know, little something in the throat. You think I should call the hotline?
That's up to you.
Get a virtual doc.
I'm surprised they didn't show up when you first coughed.
with the
Excuse me, we heard you coughing.
with the ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excuse me, the wambulance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. So what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Where you want to start first? You want to start off with this Trump shit, or you want to save that for last?
You can start off with say it for last.
I get, you're not the only person, because I had some people hit me up, and they want to know why.
Oh, from the last shit that
Yes.
we talked about?
Yes,
Oh.
they want to know why I'm carrying on with this.
I don't know why you on the bus to nowhere. You like buses to nowhere. This is your
I-
first bus ride.
First off, I like shenanigans, but realistically, he still has options. It's not
He don't have any options. It ain't him that's doing it.
Georgia. Apparently, is just now agreed to do a signature audit.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say, for instance, the signature audit comes back, and a lot of these let's pretend that some of these signatures don't match the voter signatures, and they get thrown out, and somehow Trump gets an edge. Let's picture this for a second. Georgia could possibly then decertify. But I would imagine that this would have to be done before the 6th, when Congress accepts the votes and Mike Pence has to get up and do the whole thing of, the whole pageantry and all that. Docious is looking through files, y'all. I thought he had files.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, this nigga's got files.
I got the secret paperwork right here.
I was like, God damn, this nigga got papers? This nigga
Yeah,
with,
you shot. You done. I got it. You
this
done.
nigga with the Kinko's apprentice of shit.
You're done. I was thinking about this other day. It's way off topic. I sold this motherfucker a car, and he sell it to somebody else and never put the car in his name. And they sent me the ticket because when they told it, the motherfucking shit is still in my name.
How long ago did you sell it to him?
A long time ago, but he didn't left state and everything. But I was just thinking about it. The Cornerstone Credit Services tried to contact me and told me that I owed $1,100 to what is this? Alaska Towing and Wrecking, and I had to remind them that when a person signs this white slip here down at the bottom of the title,
It's
says,
transferred.
to protect yourself from liability resulting from crash, citation, or crime after you have sold or transferred your vehicle, report the sale to DMV as soon as possible. Then the person who signs this says, I certify that I have sold or transferred the vehicle described herein and have fully assigned and delivered the certificate of vehicle title to buyer or transferee, thereby releasing all rights and interest to this vehicle. And it had his name where you sign that. So I copied this, wrote a letter, said unless you, because they took, when I wrote them, they took it as I wanted to see all the information. I said no, I know the car is currently still in my name, but as you can see, such and such and such signed per his signature, took possession of said car, and this is date, and I will not be paying for his
Right.
towing unless you can prove that I parked that car
Right.
down there or have possession of car.
Have they got back to you?
No.
Oh.
they sent me, well, that paperwork, or they ain't said nothing. I ain't seen it on my credit nowhere. So
Wow.
I will not be paying Mr. Such and such and such fees, fines.
I'm still debating on. I'm
That's what I told him.
still contemplating disputing that Chugat shit because I haven't paid it yet.
Disputing how?
Like, you know, show me proof that I owe this money from 2004,
You
6.
can. You can.
You just tacking that shit on. I'm like, I want to see the proof because
Mm-hmm.
you asking me for damn near $200 just because y'all bought MLMP. I think I am.
I had to do that with this one company a long time ago. They what did they call me? That was over the hubcap. It was a company that was hired by a collection agency company. And I told them that I don't owe you money or no one money. He showed me the paperwork because I knew the company had been bought out by another company. And so it was a secured credit card that I had before I went down, and they tried to catch up with me. I guess they had bought the debt and sent me the paper. I was like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
and never heard nothing else from them. I sent them a letter, the third party company, and then I sent the company who hired the other company a letter.
Yeah.
Sure did.
I think I'm going to do that Monday. I think I'm going to call them and be like, look, I'll pay my regular bill, but this extra $167 you talking about I owe, I need to see the proof in the pudding here because I don't, 2004?
I did that with somebody tried to, insurance company tried to sue me over a hubcap over when it on a rental car.
Mm-hmm.
But we're just gonna have to take you to court. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying nothing.
Right. Because, I mean, they're supposed to sit up here. You would think for me to have to pay this, they're going to have to sit up here and prove that I signed some kind of
Well,
contract application.
That's the paperwork they're supposed to have.
Hmm.
Or when you ask to produce, because that's what I was asking them. Well, we're not going to produce. Was it one called me? I can't remember what it was. It could have been the same one, but he was. Well, we're not going to send you any paperwork. I said, well, I'm not going to send you any money. Simple as that. I just don't send people. I told him I just don't send people money who request it from me.
Right.
I don't know who you are. I didn't sign any contract with you. So if you don't have any paperwork, then do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I made the request. Prove that I owe you.
Yeah.
If you can't, sorry you bought that motherfucker. Whoever you bought it from. Because I'm not paying you shit.
So this was a homeboy you sold this vehicle to?
Someone I knew. He just,
Did you have you spoken with him about it yet?
Yeah, I told him. I talked to him. I said, man, you didn't take that car out of my name. And then I talked to the person who he sold it to.
Mm-hmm.
Because I seen him driving the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, well, go ahead, man, I'll pay. I said, yeah. I know you were. I told him where you were.
You told him where he was?
I didn't tell him where he was. I told him his name. Well, his name is on where he signed the title.
Yeah. I mean, once he signed the title, the DMV has those records.
Yeah, I copied that, sent it to them, sent the copy to the DMV. That's it. I was like, I'm not paying $1,100
Yeah.
if I don't have to. So
Yeah.
I didn't park the car down there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I don't know. That's crazy. I forgot what we were talking about.
That I told him that's his debt,
That's his debt.
not mine. If he don't have a signature from that dude on no title, that's his.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, what the fuck were we talking about?
But that bullshit ass election,
Oh, yeah.
your bus to nowhere.
What do you think about the? Do you know anything about the?
Where the bus pick you up at?
Do you know anything about the Solar Winds hack?
The solar winds. What is that?
The whole hack thing that just happened recently with the Department of Defense and all
What
that.
is solar winds?
It's like this company that does They do data. They do a whole bunch of services for a whole bunch of companies here in the U.S. Internationally, shit like that. And they got hacked recently. So apparently they're saying that they had access to the nuclear cache and all that shit. And supposedly, I gotta reread it, but I think they said they've had this access since March. So I'm wondering if that's why he fired the dude that was in charge of CISA recently, when the dude said this was the most secure election, but motherfucker, you knew this information was going to be coming down the pipe about being hacked. I don't know.
What about it?
I just want to know your thoughts, because a lot of people were saying the people that the whole Dominion voter thing, that system is tied to the solar wind.
I should have known. I should have known.
Docious, we're going down the rabbit hole. We're still on for our deal, right?
Known.
We're still on for our deal.
No.
Are we not still on for our deal? If Biden gets sworn in, our deal is if Biden gets sworn in, yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I was on the bus again. But if something happens and this doesn't happen,
like what?
It's just no telling.
How many times has Congress not affirmed the Electoral College vote?
That doesn't mean it couldn't happen.
I'm just asking you. It's just a question. How many times?
I think maybe it hasn't been once. Was it once or twice?
When has the Electoral College, the Congress, not certified the Electoral College?
Hold on.
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me type it in correctly. Hold on.
We're waiting.
Hold on.
We shall wait.
Yeah, okay, we get all the current articles. Fucking, hold on. Okay, let me type in certified, because Google's so fucking specific. I fucking hate Google's feed because it gives you all the current shit. I'm looking for the historical.
What are you putting in?
When has Congress not certified the Electoral College?
Okay.
It doesn't. It should be, but it's giving me all these. It's giving me all these current articles. Let me try this one. Let me try this New York Times one and see if they have any historical. Oh, of course, they want me to have a fucking account to look at the article. Let's see. Are you looking for it too? Let's see.
It says Congress can.
If there's a split decision, meaning the House voted one way and the Senate voted another, the objection fails and the votes are counted as originally cast. From there, typical electoral count continues. If a candidate gets a majority of votes 270, he officially wins. If nobody has a majority during the Electoral College, it goes to the House of Representatives, with each state getting one vote. That hasn't happened since the election of 1824.
Right, but that's saying if a person doesn't receive 207, so that's not the same thing.
Right. Let me try this. What if a presidential candidate does not get 270 from Congress, right?
No, that's not it. He got 270. He got 270.
He has it from the college, but they have to do the votes in Congress. That's what's on the 6th. So that's
no,
the
they're
question.
counting the votes. They're not re-voting.
But they can be contested.
Right, but I'm saying, but that's not what they're going to do either.
It's a couple of cats already saying they're going to contest.
No, that's not.
What are you not paying attention? Rand Paul, I think, already said he's going to. I'm just telling you. I'm trying to help you out, brother. I'm simply giving you the information.
No.
Yeah, he already said he's going. Him and it's another senator that said they were going to contest it or object or whatever you want to call it.
They can object.
And then they have to debate it on the floor or some shit for like 2 hours, right?
No, they can.
Doe doesn't want any monkey shit to happen. I want the monkey shit to happen.
You want it to happen, but it's not going to.
I want all the shenanigans to happen. You know, I want it all to happen. You dig? Why not, right? I will say this, and I've said this before, and I'll say it again. If Trump, it looks as though Trump has lost, but everything else is on him. The people he's hired and fired throughout his 4-year process, this is all on him. If he didn't have an idea coming into this, what the fuck he was in for, then this is truly his fault, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hired these people. If you didn't trust Jeff Sessions, why did you hire him? Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you didn't trust Christopher Wray, why did you hire him? I mean, these are all questions I think that should be answered if you know he's leaving the White House on the 20th. Somebody's got to have that interview. I'm willing to have that interview, though. Maybe we should volunteer to ask him these questions. If you didn't sit up here and trust these people, or if you didn't think these people were going to do the job, or if you didn't give these people a certain time limit, be like, okay, look, I get it. I'm making you the head of the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
You're on a 6-month probation, man. I'm the newly elected president. You're on a 6-month probation. I want to see how much you can fucking get done in 6 months. If he interviewed Bill Barr, he should have said the same shit. He's like, look, man, I don't have no problem firing a motherfucker, so I need to know what you can get done in 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Show me that you're working. Show me that you're actually doing something. Because if you're hiring these people and these people aren't producing, you can't complain about it later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talking that shit early. You know. What do you have to say on it, though?
Nothing.
You know? I don't know. I mean, militarily, he like I said, would he do that? That remains to be seen. There's people that say he can. There's people that say he can't. So I don't know. It's baffling to me. Shit's crazy.
Okay.
You still looking for it?
No, it's not popping up either.
Yeah. I couldn't find it.
Maybe it's never happened. Like I said, usually it's like a guilty verdict or innocent verdict after electoral college votes. So it's pretty it's pretty much a done deal.
Mm-hmm. You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure of that. I'm not sure. I'm not saying it can't anything happen. I'm saying.
Would you put money on that?
Yeah, I would.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I would.
A substantial amount of money.
That's relative. Depends on what you're talking about.
If somebody said put $1,000 on it.
I could go $1,000.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You could go $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That should be easy money, right?
Ain't nobody said bet.
Will somebody?
I got 1,000. Somebody say bet. Anybody got a bet? No, don't hear no.
I'm
bet.
not betting $1,000.
All right then.
I'm still trying to get a PS5.
Hey, well, you on the opposition in the room. I say anybody bet 1,000.
I'll let you know if I get the emails from somebody to say, tell Docious I'll bet him. I'll let y'all exchange PayPals or whatever y'all want to do.
Now I'm giving the money to you.
Oh, you gonna have me be the mediator?
Mm-hmm. As soon as they money get to you, bet.
I'll be the mediator. If anybody wants to challenge Doe on this for $1,000, you can contact me. Bruh707 at iCloud.com. Emails will be received and responded to within 24 hours.
As soon as he gets your $1,000, all that shit will be shut down. Won't be no more podcasts, nothing.
Niggas looking, these niggas ain't did an episode.
We got your 1,000. 500 for me. 500 for
They're gonna check social media. We gonna have PS5 pics now.
We'll get you back in installments.
Yeah, we'll get you back. We'll get you back.
We're going to sell one of these and we'll get you see your $1,000 back.
That is funny. Oh my goodness. So I'll get into the weekend shit later. But I got a question, man.
What's up?
This is totally off. So I was like, man, I'm gonna ask this on the podcast. So let me tell you the story, right?
Uh-oh.
What? Why'd you say
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. It depends, though. We'll see.
Oh, now you didn't do it either.
I just want to know what listeners think if I was right or wrong in the situation.
You were wrong. Petty, wrong.
I wasn't being petty at all.
Says the most pettiest motherfucker in the
So-
universe.
So, I know somebody, right? Let me say this. I know somebody that knows somebody.
What's
right?
their names?
We'll call him Timmy. We'll go with Timmy.
Both people named Timmy?
From your story last week?
Why is it my story? It's your story.
No, I'm talking about, he has the same name as the guy from last week, Timmy.
So you said there's somebody who knows somebody. What are their names? Timmy and Timmy?
Okay,
Everybody's name is
let's
Timmy.
say, yeah, apparently there's a lot of Timmys.
Well, spice it up like you told me.
So-
spice it up for the
So-
listeners. Spice it up.
Alejandro and Timmy.
Okay.
Alejandro knows Timmy, right?
Okay. From where? How'd they meet?
They used to work together.
Where at?
That's irrelevant.
Let's spice it up for the listeners.
They
And
used
then
to-
what you told me?
Okay, let's just say they used to work together at what's the pretzel place in the mall?
I don't know. That's good enough.
Auntie?
Auntie Annie's?
Auntie Annie's?
Somehow.
Let's just say they used to work at Auntie Annie's.
Okay. What did they do at Auntie Annie's?
They made pretzels, obviously.
And one make pretzels and one work the cash register?
Yeah, one work pretzels and one work the cash register.
Okay.
So through that, they developed friendship and they hung out, went out together, yada yada yada.
Timmy and Alejandro.
Timmy and Alejandro. Now Timmy, they got different jobs.
What do you mean? I thought you said they both worked at...
Right,
Pretzels.
but let's assume time has passed.
Okay.
So after all the hanging out, they hung out for years.
Mm-hmm.
So time has passed. They moved on, got different jobs. They stayed in touch semi.
Mm-hmm.
Now Alejandro went on to do different things, but Timmy,
Well, here's
Timmy,
the whole story,
I'm
John.
trying to make the story. So Timmy, let's just say that Timmy
Fell asleep listening.
Timmy has had multiple jobs, and Timmy hasn't really, you know what I'm saying? Alejandro's seen Timmy here and there. They kind of lost touch, but they haven't really been in touch.
Okay.
So Timmy was falling on hard times a lot from what Alejandro noticed.
Okay.
Recently, Alejandro saw that Timmy had made a post on social media about how he, things were coming together and Timmy moved out of state and, things are looking up and all that. But Alejandro recently, he got a message by Timmy after this social media post about moving out of state, things getting better, yada yada yada, asking for money.
I ignored it.
You said you ignored it?
I wouldn't open it.
I mean,
Act like I didn't see it. Ooh, better not open that one.
so Alejandro did respond, and he's like, "No, got it." Alejandro definitely had it, and it was odd too because it was a very, very minimal.
How
it was a very, very minimal amount.
How are you wrong?
You mean how's Alejandro wrong?
Well, you said I was wrong. You said you weren't being petty. Ain't that what you said?
Yeah, that's
you
what
wanted
I
to
said.
listen to see if you were wrong, right? Ain't that
Yeah,
what you said?
you really looped that shit back to the beginning, you motherfucker. We're talking about Alejandro, goddammit.
I mean, that's what you said.
I did swear. Fucking Detective Doe.
Well, I'm listening to the story.
Yeah. Alejandro
You're
was
a lame
wrong.
You're a lame storyteller.
Apparently, I told the story after I sat up here
you
and
did
asked.
play it off. You could have played it off. I thought it was you involving these two other people. That's what I was asking. I wasn't trying to expose you, but you just you're
Yeah.
terrible. You worse than I am.
I'm pretty bad. I'm so excited for this weekend. I just forgot. I was off my A game today. So yes, it's but ultimately,
I wouldn't have opened the thing. If I was Alejandro, I wouldn't even open the thing.
I mean, so I don't know. Maybe like I said, maybe Alejandro's just a deep thinker. But it's like, why put all that on social media about you're doing good, yada yada yada?
Because that's a social outlet. Because people, it's like going to jail. You can be whatever you want to be on social media. You can be happy. You can be sad. You can be rich. You can be poor. You can be whomever you want to be. Orange, yellow, red, long hair, short hair. You can make an avatar. You can be whatever you want to be on social media.
Right.
So in real life, it may not be who you are, what you're doing, or how you're feeling. So, but I see on social media, I don't no way use it to know to say I know somebody or.
I mean, with the average
doing.
person, I mean, they were pretty close back in the day. They went out a lot and hung out a lot and stuff. But with the average person now, you haven't actually hung out with this person maybe since 2008-ish, 9-ish, maybe. Would you loan a person money you haven't seen in that long? Now, this person, Alejandro, did see Tim recently when he was working at a different place recently. He just saw him. But it was like they came in, he just happened to come in, Alejandro just happened to be working there, so it was...
Well, I mean, it depends on...
But after that, after Alejandro gave Timmy his number, Timmy didn't even call him.
Well, probably because you didn't know the money.
No. This was before the money ask. That's what I'm saying.
Well, the thing is, I was going to say, depending on how you feel a person. Somebody has asked me for something. I actually planned to do it, but then I didn't do it because I didn't get the money didn't come how I thought it was going to come. Mm-hmm. And then somebody has asked me, who I haven't seen in a long time, but I knew I felt we were kind of cool. They asked me for money and I sent it to them. Mm-hmm. So, it depends on who you are.
Does age play a factor?
For me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So the fact that Timmy is older than Alejandro, we're talking probably damn near.
It's Alejandro's money. He makes the decision of if this person's too old or whatever. I can't make.
I'm just asking in general. Like, would you?
Would be me? It would me, or you saying would you?
Do you have homeboys?
Do I think that Alejandro is wrong, or because of the other person's older?
No, I'm just asking general questions. Now.
Oh, okay.
Now you have homeboys that are older than you, right?
Yeah.
How much older?
Years, tens.
If you have a homeboy that's I'm pretty sure Timmy is almost 10 years older than Alejandro.
Mm-hmm.
A 10-year gap. Would you loan that person money at your age now?
It depends on how I felt.
Or
about
do
the
you
person.
or do you feel like that person should be responsible at this point to sit up here and
Well, that's a decision I would make if they asked me. If I thought that somebody was being irresponsible with their own money, if I knew them well enough to know how they do their finances, no. If I thought they did handle their finances bad, I wouldn't loan them shit.
mm-hmm.
If I felt that they were in a bad spot and they're older than me, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on how I feel about them. Thinking about it that specifically, not just saying the relationship. If you just do a quick relationship and you say, well, the dude's close to me or whomever it is, okay, I give him the money.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, but then if you do a relationship and a financial check, okay, he's close to me or whomever's close to me, but they fuck off their own finances. Nope.
Right.
So it
Yeah.
depends. It
Yeah.
depends. So you make that judgment as it comes. I was just making a joke, but if I hadn't seen the person or whatever, I'd be like, I wouldn't open it right away.
Right. Say,
I was like, how many motherfuckers did we asking?
Yeah.
Like the remember the person we know had a GoMe fund.
Yeah. This person used to do music, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Didn't see one red nickel.
From you? Or
No,
in general?
I don't think he ever got that.
Because you can click on the page and see how many people donated.
I didn't even need to do that. I didn't care.
Yeah, I mean, when people start sitting up here and you know, Timmy had sat up here and even made a Cash App and was asking on their page, even when things were going good, you know, bless me with something, and it's like, it's 2020 and people are going through shit.
God bless you with something.
They say everything you put into the universe comes back to you.
Hallelujah. Yeah, that's what I typed in.
They say
I typed in hallelujah. Be blessed, my brother. It kept it moving.
Alejandro saw that, he just shook his head. It's like, man, this is, some things just don't change, I guess.
I saw this one person put on there, please pay my cell phone bill, $200.
Yeah.
I was like, first of all, how the fuck do you have a $200 phone bill? Is only you on there?
I only have me on mine, and mine's about over 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, she need to downgrade.
But that's different though, because I got a plan. I got the Elite. I got the shit you got now, the Elite.
She need to
I got a watch. I got a
look,
12 Pro Max.
She need to downgrade and go with GCI prepaid for $25.
If you have a older phone that's not brand new, not on installment, and even if you have protection on the phone, there's no reason your phone bill should be $200.
That's what I know that.
Most plans are unlimited off the rip. So what do you?
That's what I thought. I can't be just paying for your phone.
Yeah. A basic unlimited plan's like $65.
You got $135 more dollars?
Yeah.
No. I'm motherfucker paying for installment plans, the internet, some other shit going on there.
Yeah.
I was like, no. But somebody probably paid.
But women can get away with that though.
They had motherfuckers on
I don't want to sound like I'm sexual.
Well,
Yeah. I don't want to sound like I'm sexualizing the situation, but women can get away with that. Men can't. Men can't just do a
Men
go.
can get away with it.
They can get away with making the GoFundMe, but actually having motherfuckers ain't a gang of bitches gonna get in there. How much you need, when you need it by.
No, they won't do it openly like men do, but they'll DM them on the side.
Maybe.
Directly.
Maybe.
Yeah, they will.
I'd have to do an experiment maybe and do a GoFundMe and say, I just want to see how many females will be willing to. I'll put in the post, I've got the money, but I just want to know.
No, you can't do that.
I can't do that?
No.
Huh. Just as a social experiment. I can't.
I remember I was arguing with a dude. So, it was my ex, and something about her motherfucking she had one of them fitness plans she had paid. And motherfuckers on there, how much?
Alaska, USA?
It was one of them.
Uh-huh.
No, it was a workout thing, a gym bill. She owed back
A personal trainer?
No, from a subscription to a gym.
Like Planet Fitness or
Yeah,
something?
yeah.
Okay.
And for some reason, she put it on there. She had motherfuckers on there. How much? And all this and that. Oh, that nigga won't pay in. What type of nigga is that? I was like, what type of bullshit, y'all thirsty ass motherfucker? I said, that's crazy.
Did you almost get a cavity? How sweet niggas was getting?
I was like, this is sick. Y'all didn't even know this bitch.
Doe had to go to the dentist, y'all. He saw so much candy on there, he almost got a cavity.
Like, y'all don't even know this bitch. What is wrong with y'all? Y'all's gonna be paying gym bill. You don't know what the. Y'all ain't saying, bitch, be responsible, pay your bills.
No.
Not one motherfucker got on there and said that.
Niggas is thirsty.
I'm like,
All a
wow.
female has to do is put up one of their better pics.
Yeah. Or it could be a catfish.
It could be a catfish.
You know if the bitch look
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's that easy. But like I said, a guy can't do that.
He can.
He can, but he's not going to get a tenth of the responses that a woman's
Not in
gonna
public,
get.
he ain't. Not publicly, is it?
That is crazy. Yeah.
That's what happened. These old soft ass motherfuckers. At least get the pussy first. At least trade it. What do I get? At least goddamn.
It's the barter system.
Yeah. Pay your bills, bitch. What I get? At least ass, right?
At least ass.
If she say a hug or a thank you,
Yeah.
at least damn try. God damn.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, man.
You know,
But yeah, it's.
if
I don't
guys
know.
could do that,
Maybe that'd be a good social experiment to try one day. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, does that prove?
Bunch of thirsty McGursties.
But thirsty McGursty. I'm gonna note that down. Hold on, write that down.
Thirsty McGursties.
Thirsty McGursties. I mean, do you? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's crazy.
You think so?
I think it's odd. Well, I mean, it's not too out there though. But I mean, because pussy's been selling since the beginning of time, in one shape or one form or another. It's been, it's just the digital age now. We've just evolved as a society to where it's digital now.
Mm-hmm.
A woman, like I said, even back in the days, a woman didn't even have to, or even now, a woman doesn't even have to. Let's just say if a woman wants to become a sex worker, right?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't even have to leave the comfort of her own home now to be a sex worker.
No.
Back
She don't. She don't even have to mess with any dude.
No, she doesn't even have to sit up here and physically be with another man to be considered a sex worker now.
Mm-mm.
She can go to Walmart, buy a camera,
A webcam.
a webcam,
Pay for some internet, get a computer. It's
and
all
bam,
popping.
and make money.
And make the dollar. You don't even have to do it in person now.
Yeah,
They got electric pussies and
yeah.
you can control by the internet and all types of shit now.
This is so off topic. Is pimping dead? That is the question I want to ask.
No.
You don't think so?
Hell no. How's it dead? Motherfuckers should be making more money.
They should.
If I was...
It should be another avenue, but that's if they got a female that's really gonna do it.
It's just, I mean,
Because I mean, like I
Well,
said, the average female.
so it depends on what you mean by pimping. You define the term pimping. Do you mean not necessarily turning a girl out and putting her on the street? That type of pimping.
Yeah.
No, that's not that. But that's kind of, in my mind, that's kind of reserved for the lowly, for the bitches that on drugs, don't look too good no more, and you know.
Right. We're so off topic, y'all, but fuck it, we're going random.
That type of pimping still exists.
Uh-huh.
But if you're the type of person that was pimping but then turned into New Age, no, I don't think you should.
New Age, absolutely.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Well,
still.
New Age was when, guys realized that instead of having these girls on the street, you could have them in a strip club too. It's different avenues, not just them being on the street.
Well, if the new pimping is a person who is just in the sex industry and he or she does things in the sex industry, I would prefer to call that than be a pimp. I think that being in the sex industry is more lucrative than being a pimp.
Are you talking about for the woman or for the man?
Either one. It could be a woman or a man.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion. Either a woman for herself or a woman with other women or a guy with women. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm. And you think that'd be more lucrative if they're in the sex
Most
industry?
Definitely.
Yeah, I would agree.
So it depends on what you mean by pimping.
I'm talking about the old school guys that don't want to conform to pimping. That's what I'm talking about. If you still in 2000,
they still probably making money, but they leave a lot of money on the table.
Yeah, I mean, if you a guy that's in 2020, if that's your avenue, and you still try to just do, street money, that's crazy.
If I see the bad bitch walking the track, it's a cop. That's the police. That bitch don't look like she on no heroin, no meth, no crack. That's the police.
Bitch got all her teeth.
That's the police. That bitch the police. Nigga, you put her, you solicit her, you go to jail.
Oh, my
I better quit, huh?
We done got so far.
Hey,
off,
am I
baby.
right or am I wrong?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
If you go down here to Spadar, you pick up a bitch that look good.
Yeah.
That's the police.
It's the police. Yeah.
Oh. Be lucky to catch a fresh one that just started.
She tell you, yeah, my OnlyFans is just going slow today. Sure, bitch.
You the APD. Get your ass out of here.
Oh, that is funny. Oh, my God.
I see that police car around the corner park. As soon as I say, yeah, whip, damn, bitch.
Say, bitch, your badge is making an imprint on your tight ass pants. Oh my goodness.
So they're at that level now. I don't think there's any reason to be at that level.
Yeah. Oh, that is funny.
What made you bring that up?
I don't know. We just were talking about money, and I don't remember. How did we even get there?
Your crazy ass.
Oh, because we were talking about women asking for money. And that's how we got there. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Yeah, I'm feeling hard times, and I can't pay my bill.
That was
how
it?
much you need?
Oh, I thought you was quote what Timmy told Alejandro.
No, that was the story. Alejandro pretty much said, "Hey, man, I ain't even got it." But Alejandro did essentially lie because he had it. Because it was a real minimal amount.
Well, it depends. I mean, I don't mind giving somebody money. I'm not gonna give it to them every time they ask.
But
depending on how much they ask,
but
depending on how I'm feeling that day.
if a person asks you for money, if a person that used to ask you for money when you knew them back in the day, and you just now seen them again recently, and they start doing it again, how do you feel about that? Do you just be like, man, this is just the same shit?
Well, I think I would just evaluate the situation as it is, right when they ask. I mean, I think like I said, I go through a lot of factors: how I'm feeling that day, how much extra money I may feel that I have, who the person is to me, maybe their situation. I mean, if I think past who they are, then I might go through those things. If they're asking for $5, I might not trip on it.
Now I get that. But
It depends. I guess it depends on the amount of money too.
What if this person's out of state? Because if the person's out of state, that requires more effort, so to
Not
speak.
necessarily. You can send them on message. You can send it to them on message.
You can, but let's
You
just
can send it
say,
to 'em.
if you're a person who deals in cash, because like me, for instance, I deal in cash. Like if I have a card that I can load money, yada yada yada, but that requires me. I don't sit up here and keep a lot of money on my card. I have to go and, like, when I pay, for instance, I pay my Netflix bill. I go load my card to
Nigga,
pay
why don't
Planet
you
Fitness.
go get a Cash App? Can you at least get Cash App? You get a Cash App card. Can you do that?
I have a Cash App card.
Okay, then you.
But
can...
for some reason, I don't know how to set the shit up.
Oh my God.
I know.
Lord Jesus.
And I'm just not a thing. I'm
this
not.
nigga didn't work at AT&T phones.
Yeah.
Everything. You don't know how to set the Cash App up.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Cash App is the.
This is the easiest
Hold on.
thing. The easiest thing you can do is probably go to Walmart and send it to Walmart.
But that's what I'm saying.
That's the easiest thing.
But that's what I'm saying. That requires more effort. You have to go stand in line. That's time consuming. That's what I'm saying. You just made my point.
Unless the other person has a Cash App.
But I mean, I don't
They
have.
probably have. If the person said, what did you say they said? You said they had a Cash App thing.
Yeah.
You said one of them had one there.
I don't have. I gotta find my Cash App card.
Well, you don't need the Cash App card to send money on Cash App.
But you can't load a Cash App card.
Yeah, you can. The fuck you talking about?
When I looked it up online when I first got my
you
Cash
talking
App
about
card,
put outside money
Right.
on Cash App?
right?
Yeah, you can. When you have a Cash App card and all that, you have a direct banking number. You can
Tied to that card.
tied to the account. The Cash App card is tied to the Cash App. Any money that you have on Cash App, you can use the card.
Right, but how do you load that card
You
to
don't
send
load.
money?
Listen to
That's
me.
what I'm saying.
If you want to send money to you, you have to.
Right,
You have
that's
to
what I'm
link
saying.
something to it.
Right.
You don't have a bank account.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I was going to say, too, before you even said
Well,
Cash App, I was going to say...
What you could do is if you know somebody who has the Cash App, who has a bank account, link the Cash App, you just give them the cash, and then they can see if they have the money on their Cash App, they can Cash App the money to you or to the person that you sending the money to.
Once again, you just brought up a great point. I could do that because I know a ton of people with Cash App, but that's a lot of effort, once again.
No, it is not. Here, send my homeboy this on Cash App. Here's the money.
Like you said, it depends on how I'm feeling. Do I want to take those extra steps?
If you don't, you go. Even if you had the money on your Cash App, you still gotta go in there and put the person's Cash App tag in there and then send it to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's not much effort. That's no slot. That's a phone call. Hey man, tomorrow I'm gonna give you this money. What's your Cash App? Send this money to the Cash App. All right, that's it.
I don't have Cash App though, but I do have PayPal and Venmo.
I thought you said you had a Cash App card.
I do.
Then you have to have Cash App.
I have Cash App.
God damn, you.
But what I'm saying is, I
what
can't
is wrong with you
actively.
today?
I'm just saying I can't actively load it with money.
You some money you just discombobulated.
I'm just saying I can't actively load it with money. That's what I was
what?
saying.
Where am I? Who? Take the API. Who am I that with?
But I do
Damn,
have.
nigga, I just asked you for $5.
But I
nigga
do
asked
have.
you for $5. You got short-term memory loss now. Huh?
But I do have Venmo and PayPal. I do have those two. But yeah, So yeah.
What's that song with his Mr. Grinch? You're the worst.
Apparently, I'm the
Mr.
worst.
Grinch. Oh, and you're the Grinch.
Oh no. And And
during Christmas time.
Well, Timmy asked Alejandro during Christmas time.
You could give Tiny Tim some money.
Tim should be sitting up here having money around
Do you
Christmas
hear this,
time.
people? This is the black Ebenezer
I didn't
Scrooge.
even. You know what?
He could give.
Alejandro should feel better about himself now.
No, it's Ebenezer and Little Tim. Damn, dude.
I just thought about it. It's Christmas too. Why? Hold on.
Man.
Why
you
would
just
Timmy?
killed Timmy's whole
Timmy
family.
knows Alejandro has kids, the whole nine. Timmy, hold on. Timmy is single. Timmy doesn't have any kids.
Poor Timmy.
Are you factoring in all this? I didn't even throw those factors in.
Poor Timmy.
I didn't even throw those factors in.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
Alejandro has kids the whole nine.
It's Ebenezer.
No.
Yes, I forgot.
Do you think
It's Ebenezer.
Do
now.
you think a single
Ebenezer and Tiny Tim?
Do you think a single guy? That's another good question now.
Uh-oh.
You just posed another good question. Should a guy that's single be sitting here and asking a guy who has kids for money, who has other obligations and stuff for money? That's a good question.
Well, how I look at my relationships and my relationship with money, I don't know if someone should or should not do that. It just for me, it's if the person is close to me, it depends on how much they're asking for. If they've done it before, have they paid me back? How long it took them to pay me? I think the ultimate factor is how do they handle their own finances?
Right.
Because there's no reason to do whatever you want to do with your money and then take my money and do what you're supposed to do for yourself.
Ooh, I like that one.
So that's not going to happen.
Right.
And if they're doing that, then I'm not going to give them shit. I don't care how close they are.
Isn't that ballsy, though, to ask somebody that you know has kids and everything?
Hey, it doesn't matter. I don't think that matters about that. It's just, I think human beings seek the path of least resistance. If they think they can get some money off of you and fuck their shit off, then they'll ask you. Some will, some won't. Some will want to ask but won't.
Yeah.
So not that I haven't been in certain situations that I needed to ask, but I try not to put myself in those certain situations. So, and I try not to give my shit away that easy. So, depends on the person.
Does employment factor in?
No.
It doesn't.
No.
If a guy asks you to borrow money, do you feel more comfortable letting this person borrow money if they're working?
Well, if they don't have any other source of income, it would be them borrowing it would not be a factor. I'd be essentially, in my mind, giving it to them.
Right.
So it would depend on if they asked me for a amount that I didn't think that was comfortable with me giving them, and them not being able to pay me back, I was like, no, you ain't got shit.
So is there a difference between somebody asking you for, let's just say, $150, who isn't working,
ouch,
or somebody that is working and saying, hey, I just need X amount of dollars till I get paid?
Well, a person that I give $150 to would have to be pretty close to me.
We've established that. Let's assume there's two individuals.
Okay.
One person isn't working. One person is working. The situations are different.
Well, no, not necessarily, because if one person's going to pay me back and one person isn't, it depends on how much the money. 150, I kind of would want that back.
Kinda.
Well, it depends on the person. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it depends on the person. If the dude's my homeboy, he asked me for 150, and if I have it, I necessarily wouldn't want it back, unless he said that he was going to pay me back. If he wasn't working, he was still my homeboy. That's a little bit too much.
If he was working,
75.
if he was working, you just said if he was working,
or if he was working, if he's going to pay me back, yeah, I don't mind that.
Okay, I thought you said if he was, that was the stretch.
But if he's if he's borrowed money from me before and never paid me back, and he's still working, I'm not giving him shit. So
We're giving people a lot of payback game today, apparently.
I mean, no. I mean, people. I mean, now if it was $20, then I would probably trip. If 150, no. I ain't. You don't pay motherfuckers back.
We're doing a lot of social experiments today.
You don't pay motherfuckers back. You can't get though. You ain't in that class. Your credit is bad. You got about a 300 with me.
Is 150 a lot? Well, it is a lot, but to you, 150 is a lot in 2020 to ask for?
What does it? Does a year matter? How much?
I think it does.
Okay. 150 is a lot to ask from anybody. Fuck you talking about?
Does it matter if they ask you? Would you ask them what it's for? Do you feel like you could be? Do you feel like you have the right to ask them what it's for?
I have the right to ask them any goddamn thing I want to ask them if they're asking me for money.
Right. Good. Okay.
Would I? Knowing me, probably. I'd be like, nigga, damn. What? 150? What the fuck you want that for? I don't know. I think somebody who knows me, who would ask me, would know me, would probably just tell me.
Okay. So, friend comes, asks you for $150. You trust this friend, right? This friend says, yo, I get paid next week. Let me get $150. And you'd say, yo, what do you need this $150 for, right?
I wouldn't ask him if I trusted him.
Okay. So
if the person was going to pay me back, if they said that to me.
What if he told you.
Then I wouldn't ask
What
him.
if he told you.
Because it doesn't matter.
If he told you what he was going to do with it and you didn't agree, would you still give him the money if you trust him?
Yeah.
You would. If he told you, yo, I'll give a good example. This weekend, if he was like, yo, I got a 3-day weekend this weekend. I honestly just want $150. I want to go to the Bush Company.
As long as you pay me back when you get paid. Why would I care what he do?
I'm just throwing out situations. I'm just throwing out situations.
Now if he wasn't working, he said, "That's a nigga, please."
Ladies and gentlemen, for you guys that are outside of Alaska, the Bush Company is a strip club, obviously. So just throwing it out there, a gentleman's club. Okay, I'm just throwing out scenarios. Okay. Because, I got a 3-day weekend this weekend. I just need $150. I want to go to the Bush Company. And you'd be like, okay, as long as you pay me back.
If he's gonna pay me back.
That's all right. That's funny. I thought that was interesting.
It depends.
What time we at?
57. I had to turn my homeboy down before. Because he act like he don't want to pay me back and he fucking off his own money. I was like, no, I'm good. I don't feel comfortable doing that no more. Because I figured that I'm enabling him to fuck off his money. And then, like I said, borrow some money from me to go do something that he's supposed to save or have his own money to do. That doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Everybody around him struggling, striving, juggling shit, paying their bills and all that. You think you gonna just be out here doing this and because I got a twos and fuse too? You go, no,
right?
Not gonna happen. Nope.
Yeah.
So
Timmy especially shouldn't be asking.
Oh no, little Tim, you gotta get little.
I'm just saying, hey,
Ebenezer gotta do.
Timmy's probably gonna get a stimulus. Alejandro isn't getting no stimulus. Timmy's probably, from the looks of shit yesterday, Timmy's probably going to get a stimulus within the next 30 days. Alejandro's assed out when it comes to a stimulus.
You're a mean one, Mr.
Grinch. Maybe Alejandro just had the foresight to say, Timmy, nigga, you getting a stimulus pretty soon. Right?
I don't even want to dare ask how much it was.
You want me to tell you?
No.
I'm interested in seeing your reaction.
Because it's over $15, I'm going to be mad.
It's $20.
You'll be one. All that for $20. But I guess if he has 5 people, he got 100. People,
exactly.
People perfect their begging game.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
If you don't want to give it, ain't nothing. That's it's Alejandro's money. He don't want to give little Timmy.
Alejandro, but Timmy's asked Alejandro in the past for money and got it.
Yeah, that's up to. I'm not saying it's bad or good. It's how am I going to tell somebody else what money what of their money they should give to somebody else? So I don't care. Like I said, I probably ducked it. Ooh. Act like I didn't even see it. It just kept on. It kept on going.
Yeah, the shoulder rolled it.
Ghosted.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even trip.
Will you be, since we're almost in an hour, will you be watching the E40 and Too Short demolishing tonight?
Nope.
You won't be watching the versus battle? It's going to be entertaining for about 3 songs, and E40's going to wash them.
That's not even, I don't think that's even a fair, what's his name?
A fair battle?
No.
Who could Too Short go against to you that would be a fair battle?
Too Short?
Too Short. Because E40... You're not going to let the T.I. shit go.
Well, you asked me.
I thought about it.
Know.
I thought about it the other day. I said, what is Too Short's best song to you?
I don't know them all. So I'm a bad person.
Too Short's best song, all E40 has to do is play the I Got 5 on It remix.
I don't know. I mean, I like to think if they did it in the Bay, it would be different than on the versus battle. I'm sure if they do it in the Bay, Too Short's been a long way before E40. So I think Too Short has. I personally think, and I may be biased because Too Short is from Oakland, like I am, but I think Too Short has way more followers than E40.
I don't think so. He should, but I don't think so. In the Bay, if they did it in the Bay,
yeah. I would be hard pressed to. If I bet, and I would bet that, and that I would risk losing. Because I remember talking about Too Short when I was in elementary school, and E40 was nowhere around.
Yeah, but that was then. E40
Well,
spanned,
he's been there the whole time, though.
E40 spanned over, you got to say, multiple generations at this point.
So has Too Short.
He has, but I mean,
in the
Too Short,
Bay, in Oakland, when I left Oakland, there was 3 million people just in Oakland. Oakland's a county. Oakland is not even a city.
Right, but I mean, if you look at the content, though,
we're not looking. People who are followers don't care about content. They care about.
We're talking about songs for songs.
No, we're talking about people in the Bay who like Too Short. I'm not talking about song who likes E40.
Because song for song, you know this is a wash. If you're talking about followers, yeah.
No,
I
if we talking if he has more followers, potentially he has more people who like this. So what I'm saying, if you took some people from the Bay, and the people from the Bay, which I'm taking, if you took the verses in the Bay, not online, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it would be different than doing it a versus online.
I think
because
even if you did it in the Bay, I think 40's still gonna take it.
I don't know.
40 just has way too many monsters. Way too.
It don't. When you have, even if you have a person liking somebody's song is objective. You think he has monsters. Maybe the person in the Bay doesn't think that.
He has volume and monsters.
Okay, I'm not saying I don't.
Too Short has a shit ton of albums. We're not going to take that away from him.
So what I'm saying is versus real hardcore fans.
40's got hardcore fans.
Yeah, I think Too Short should have more of them. He may not, but I'm saying Too Short should have more of them. In the Bay, he should. I think Too Short is a bigger character, but I'm biased. I think Too Short's a bigger person in the Bay than E40.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, maybe years ago, but E40's transcended that.
But you don't.
When you
But
think
you're talking
of,
about something else.
when you think
You're
of the
talking
Bay
about
now,
stardom and all that. I'm not talking about that.
then what do you think? What are you
I'm
talking?
talking about just in the Bay. I keep saying in the Bay.
Right, but in the Bay, what? Even in the Bay, E40's transcended. That's what I'm saying.
But that's transcends means to go past.
Okay, well,
So we're not
if you
talking
think of the
about-
Bay, you think of E40 now. That's what I'm saying.
No. Not if you're from Oakland, you don't. Not
Yeah,
if
you do.
Not
Even
if
if
you're
you're
from
from
the
Oakland.
Bay. See, you don't think of E40 before you think of Too Short.
You think of E40 now before you
No.
think of Too Short.
Nah.
The first name, if you ask 10 people Bay Area rap,
Too Short.
they're
Top
gonna
of the
say
list.
they're gonna say 40 before they say
But they
Short.
would be wrong because Too Short was around way before 40.
It doesn't
even-
matter if he was around.
All right.
Too Short could have been rapping before 40, but Bay Area impression.
If that's
They
how
say
you
40.
feel, that's how you feel. I don't think though. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I haven't been there long.
How many songs do you think Too Short has that really could stand
It
out?
doesn't. But that's. I'm not saying he could or he could.
No, I'm just asking you in general. How many songs do you think Too Short?
I'm biased. I don't like E40 that much.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. How many Too Short songs can you actually be like, okay, I could see that going up against 40 songs?
For me, me being biased, Too Short beats E40 because I don't really like E40. That
So,
well.
let's just say-
I don't like niggas all off a beat and just saying.
Let's
that's
say-
not-
let's assume-
I never liked 240.
Let's
that
assume
way.
they go 20 songs. What 20 songs does Too Short have that could beat E40?
I'm sure you got 20 songs. I
Yeah,
don't know
20
if
songs.
I don't know if somebody who likes E40 to be. That's what I'm saying. That's objectively. I mean, subject. What was the word? Not objectively. What word was I? I can't remember the word. Well, I guess it's subjective or relative to the person who likes either artist.
Because Blow the Whistle is going to be around for Too Short. Blow the Whistle, yeah. Shake That Monkey might be around for Too Short, depending. Shake That Monkey was pretty popular.
Since some of Too Short songs, he might not even be able to play on that motherfucker. He can't play Freaky Tales.
Yeah, he can play Freaky Tales. Apple will probably let him get away with that.
Well, shit, I don't know too many songs that I would take that E40 could beat with Freaky Tales. That's one of my all time favorites.
Yeah, that's
Too
why I
Short
would
song.
give Freaky Tales automatically to Too Short. But I mean, he's not gonna...
motherfucking what's that one? I take your bitch and then I can't remember that song. He got a lot of songs to me. But I like Too Short. So I don't like E40 that way. So it's not gonna. For me, I'm biased. I'm not gonna pick E40 over Too Short, no matter how big his catalog is.
I mean, because
I'm
he
not
doesn't have
gonna
a
do
song
it.
that's going to beat Captain Save-A-Ho. Once 40 plays Captain Save-A-Ho.
I don't know.
When 40 plays
Like
One
I said,
Love.
I'm biased. I've heard of Captain Save-A-Ho, but I don't like that song.
Hurricane?
I don't know. I have to hear it.
You know, come on. Hurricane, but you can call me Slurricane.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Oh, stop it.
Like I said, I don't like E40 like that.
Like I said, any song Too Short plays, E40 could just play the I Got 5 on the remix.
Okay. Well, I mean, like I said,
He could pull a Jeezy Air Force Ones. These are the tales. What do E40 say? Why you treat me so bad? Done.
I don't like E40
Done.
that way. I'm not a fan of E40.
Yeah.
I like some of the stuff he does, but I'm not a fan of E40.
Yeah, man. It's. I don't even think E40 needs to play "Tell Me When to Go." I told somebody that the other day. I said 40 doesn't even need to play
That's
"Tell Me When to
okay.
Go."
That's okay.
But he don't need it.
Like I said, I wouldn't. Like I said, if you say Too Short E40, I'm gonna say Too Short. That's me.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
So
And you're not gonna watch it?
no.
Huh.
For what?
Okay. I thought figured you'd watch it. You'd be interested in seeing it.
For what?
You think they're gonna just sit there? Or you think they're gonna rap their lyrics? I think it's better when they actually rap it. When they just sit in the
I
chairs
think the
and
whole
then tell
thing
stories.
I think the whole thing is boring.
Yeah. It's obviously...
If I want to go listen to the songs, I can go on Apple Music, close my eyes and chill. I don't need to watch no versus battle.
Yeah.
That shit is for kids. What?
Like that. Yeah.
I'm not into that stuff like that no more. I like the music, but I don't need to listen to no versus battle and
So
what other topics? You got any other topics?
That was it.
Wow.
Canelo's fighting today.
Who are you fighting?
Some tall. I can't think of the dude's name off the top of my head. I was just looking at it earlier.
They
But
running out of people.
that motherfucker's tall as fuck. Canelo's gonna have he's gonna have to sit up here and get on the inside on this dude with body shots. This motherfucker's tall. Yeah. Yeah. That was it.
That's it.
I mean, we're still on the hunt for a PS5. Your boy said they had them at $650 at Best Buy.
He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. That dumb ass shit. I think they shut up. How they gonna sell them more than $4.99?
Best Buy. You should have told that nigga, do you know how many lawsuits Best Buy has coming if they sell it a PS5?
From all the people that already bought the motherfuckers at $4.99.
Current customers, previous customers, future customers.
I said, nigga, stop it.
They just go magically unprice match everybody else, right?
They gonna lose money on that. Because motherfuckers coming back. Hey!
Yeah.
Motherfucker bought it $4.99. I paid $6.50. Give me my motherfucking money
Give
back.
me my money back.
Or some games.
Yeah.
Something.
We gotta even this out. Yeah, I ain't got nothing else unless you got something else.
I'm gonna see if I don't think I do.
That is funny.
I didn't say nothing.
I was glad I had a story this week. You know, usually you have the stories. I wanted to get your take on it. Because I saw that, I was like,
What story?
the mother, people asking for money.
$20.
Yeah.
Lord.
I'm trying to take more of your advice and just let shit roll off.
Oh, you are?
I'm trying
Why
to.
is that?
It's a daily struggle, so I'm trying to do that.
Pettiness.
Yeah, I'm trying to be unpetty. I'm really working on it. You know,
That must be hard.
it's hard for me because motherfuckers. I feel like motherfuckers. They keep pushing that button.
But that's what a petty person thinks.
Yeah, but I think some of these people know they're pushing my buttons.
No, you just petty. That's part of being petty.
No. One individual, I think they just like to argue. So
No, you like to argue. It takes two people to argue.
I don't think I
How
like
does
to
one
argue.
person like to argue and you don't?
I don't think. But I guess you're right. I guess I'm.
That's the
probably
petty
I
person's
guess.
blaming the other person. That's part of being petty.
I guess I'm petty when it comes to shit. I just don't like the foolishness and the shenanigans.
Well,
That's all.
that's a part of life, right?
Yeah, that's a part of life.
Okay.
So I'm learning to detox from pettiness. That's my goal. For 2021, I'm going to detox from pettiness. You like that, though? You like that? That's my New Year's resolution, to detox from pettiness.
How many years is it gonna take you to actually do that?
I don't know, nigga. I got a lot of...
2024.
I gotta get this shit out my system. Sometimes it takes smokers years to quit, man. So it might take me years to become unpetty. Right?
If ever. You might drop down a few degrees, but you still probably be petty.
I'll still be room temperature.
You be a brown belt.
A brown belt and petty.
So right now you a ninja in pettiness. Maybe you'll drop down to a brown belt or something.
Oh my goodness.
Cause of the petty ninja.
Oh my
Because of
goodness.
the petty ninja.
Yeah.
The Bruce Lee of pettiness.
But yeah, I ain't got nothing
Yeah,
else.
we done, man.
We it, man.
Yeah, we
It's,
out.
We out. Holla.
Peace.